Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Phoebe, and I decided to make this video just because a lot of people have been asking me about my experience with keto, what keto is and everything. Just thought it would be easier to make it into a video, more efficient and everything. So if you were interested in that or want to know about my experience, just go ahead and keep on watching. So first I want to go over what keto is exactly, just in case some of you guys don't know what it is or if you've heard of it but just aren't exactly sure. So basically keto is considered a diet. You consume really low carbs, high amount of fat, and just moderate protein. On the keto diet, you can only consume 20 grams of carbs or less per day, and then no sugar at all. Your body then transitions into burning fat for energy instead of glucose for energy, so it just produces this thing called ketones. That's just basically a little breakdown of what keto is. Okay, so a question that I've been getting a lot is how did I get into keto? So I don't know if you guys know, you guys may or may not know, I'm super into makeup and stuff. I follow Katie. I don't know if you guys know who she is. She's a YouTuber. She has an Instagram, like Snapchat and all that stuff. So I follow her on all of that. And I watched one of her videos when she talks about doing keto. I watched her and her boyfriend, like they talk about how they felt like lost and all this stuff, but then that they started feeling really good and everything. I didn't think much of it or whatever. I just never heard of it. So I was like, okay, that's pretty like cool or whatever. And then it was funny, after that video I started hearing about a lot of people that do keto. And then one day at work we had a guest come in and I asked her what her Starbucks drink was, just because it was like a pink drink and it looked really good, so I wanted to know. And she's like, oh, it's a keto Starbucks drink, and she explained to me like everything it had and everything. And I told her, I was like, oh, how long have you been doing keto for? And she said that it was like for a couple months, and I asked her if she liked it or not, and she said she really liked it. Just the way that she talked about keto in general, she just seemed so passionate about it, if that makes sense. She said she had so much more energy, that she felt happy, and that she was kind of like falling off the rails a little bit, but she's getting back on it just because she loved it so much. So then she kind of inspired me in a way. So I remember going back home, I researched it a lot, and I just found the science behind it really interesting, and just like the benefits of it. I was like, okay, I think I kind of want to give this a try. Like, she just gave me that little push, like, oh, you try it and stuff. So yeah, I decided to start doing it. I started on a Sunday just because it was the beginning of the week for me and everything, so it was just kind of like a little bit hard, especially because I was hungover. So yeah, but as of right now, I believe I've been on keto for about 4 months now. So a lot of people ask me if I got the keto flu, and basically, if you don't know what that is, it's when your body's transitioning from burning the glucose for energy to the fat for energy, so you just kind of feel sick. And yeah, I got the keto flu. So like I mentioned that I started on a Sunday. That next Monday I woke up and I just felt super dizzy, super lightheaded, really shaky. And that whole week I felt like I craved a lot of stuff. I would go on Snapchat and see people eating out and everything, and I literally wanted to cry so bad, just because I really wanted like that food and stuff, and I was trying not to eat all that just because I was gonna be really strict about this. So yeah, I got the keto flu. But the funny thing is, since I started on a Sunday, the following Sunday, and I felt completely normal when I woke up. So I thought that was like pretty crazy. I didn't think much of it. I was like, oh, maybe my body's just accustoming to it and everything. But I guess that was because my body turned into ketosis. Actually, how I mentioned that I did get cravings, how I researched keto, I came across Dr. Bergs on YouTube. I started watching a lot of his videos, and the week that I had the keto flu, he helped me a lot not give in to my cravings. I don't know, just those, like I said, the science just amazed me. So when I kept like watching his videos and everything, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do this, I'm gonna keep eating healthy and everything. And so yeah, Dr. Bergs has a lot of informational videos. I'll probably try to link his stuff down below in case you were interested. It just helped me out. A common question that I've been getting is how much weight have I lost since I've been on keto? And then so I weighed myself after the first week and a half just to see if it was working or not, and I had lost 9 pounds. That was a lot for me. I know a lot of it was water weight. They say at the first week you lose like just that water weight and all that stuff. So I was like, wow, or whatever. And then I've been on it for 4 months, and I honestly didn't weigh myself until actually today. And I went on the scale and I saw that I was way lighter than I used to be. So in total, it's been 4 months, I've lost 22 pounds, which is crazy to me just because I feel like I don't notice it in myself, but I know that a lot of other people do. I've seen a couple of my old coworkers and they'll see me, they're like, oh my god, you look so skinny, like what happened, or like whatever. And I'm like, oh, I do keto. And then one of my coworkers like, oh wow, she's like, yeah, I've seen on your Snapchats, I guess. She's like, it's really working and stuff. I'll FaceTime my mom and then I showed her like my body basically, and she's like, well, wow, your legs are so skinny now, like you're really skinny. So okay, a lot of people have asked me what the benefits of keto are. So some of the benefits that I personally have experienced are a huge energy increase. I used to be a really big napper, so just in between the day I would have to nap and everything. Now I don't feel the need for naps anymore. I wake up at 6 a.m. I'm asleep by 10 or whatever, but I just don't need a nap anymore. I go to school, I work full time and everything. That's a really good benefit that I've seen. With me being a student and stuff, since I've done keto, I've noticed that in my classes everything sticks so much better. I'm kind of like ashamed to say this and stuff, but I'm taking anatomy for the 4th time, and the past semesters that I've taken it, no matter how much I studied, nothing sticked. Like I could not remember anything at all. And now this semester, for some reason, when I'm in class, I just feel super focused with like the professor, so everything just sticks in my head. When I have lab and stuff, and we're supposed to memorize parts of the bones or muscles or whatever we're learning, I learn it within an hour. And honestly, I don't study at all after that, and I've been passing like all my exams. I'm doing really good in that class. So I just find it amazing that keto just kind of rearranged my mind, if that makes sense. So my mind's just more focused. I can do so much more. So yeah, that's another pretty crazy benefit. Another benefit is, I guess, like when eating on keto, I stay full longer. So typically I would be a huge snacker and stuff. Now I can eat 1 meal a day and that's enough for my whole day. So yeah, I stay full longer. I'm not hungry in class, I'm not hungry at work, and I don't feel weak or like I'm hungry or anything. I feel perfectly fine. So that's another benefit that I've seen. So I don't know if a lot of people have like this problem, but before I was on keto, I would be bloated all the time. I don't know if I would eat too much or anything, or if it was just the food, but I would just get bloated. Ever since I started keto, not bloated anymore. I go to sleep perfectly fine. Like I never feel that bloatiness feeling. So that's a good benefit too. And then just generally overall, since I started keto, I feel like I'm a happier person. I just feel really good. That energy stuff, I just feel happy overall. So okay, so a lot of people have asked me, what exactly do you eat on keto? A lot of people don't really know what certain keto foods are and stuff. So basically I do something called intermittent fasting. I don't even know if I said that right, but it's basically when you only eat during a period of time. So for instance, for me, I only eat between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. I don't eat anything before that or anything after that. Fluids aren't included in that though. So there are times where I only eat 1 meal a day. So basically how I mentioned that it's moderate amount of protein. So what I typically would eat would be, let's say, salmon. Salmon's a really good example just because it has protein and it has a high amount of fat in it. So I'll eat salmon, and then on the side I'll just eat like a couple of veggies, and that's my meal. Typically every day, like I just kind of switch up the protein and switch up the kinds of veggies that I eat. The question is if being on keto is expensive, grocery shopping wise. I personally don't think it's expensive. I feel like it would be the same amount as if you were on any normal diet. For me, probably it's now a little bit less expensive just because how I mentioned, sometimes I only eat 1 meal a day. I would grocery shop maybe every 2 weeks or so. I think I haven't grocery shopped in like a month just because that's how much food I have like left over, and I don't even need grocery shop anytime soon. So I would just consider it to be a little bit less expensive. Just the more you get into it, the easier it gets. You know what foods to eat, so you're not going to be buying a whole bunch of stuff at the grocery store. So that's what I would say. Another question that I've been getting is, can you drink on keto? And basically, if you drink alcohol, it slows down your weight loss, I guess, progress, you can say. Not recommended to drink on keto. When I first started, I didn't drink any drop of alcohol for the first whole month. So basically on keto, you can only drink clear liquid. So that would be basically mean just like straight shots. If you kind of wanted like a cocktail drink, I personally drink vodka with club soda. The club soda has no sugar and no carbs in it, so that's really good as well. I just want to mention, if you are going to drink on keto, you just have to be aware that you eat a lot less than you used to, so you're going to get drunk faster. There are times where literally only 1 or 2 drinks, that's enough for the rest of my night. To me, it's amazing. I didn't think I was ever going to be like that. But yeah, so you just have to be careful with the alcohol. And then no beer. Obviously beer has a lot of carbs. You can't have cheat days on keto. I tried, I think after like the 3rd month of keto, I was like, I've been doing keto for 3 months, I deserve like just normal pizza. So I ate 3 slices of pizza. I got super sick. Like within like an hour, I just felt extremely sick. I wanted to throw up. I felt like I had a fever. My head hurt. And after that, I was like, nope, you can't have cheat days on keto. Like, no, at least personally, I can't. I feel like if you want to get out of the diet, you have to introduce carbs into your body slowly, not just eat 3 slices of pizza at once. And they were huge slices too, so I probably shouldn't have done that, but I learned from that mistake. That's basically all the questions that I've gotten about keto. I just kind of I know that a lot of you have been wanting to start it but don't really know, so I guess I just have like a few tips that I can give you. I would just recommend researching keto. I literally have a notebook full of notes just with everything with keto that I did before I started the diet. Just that way I knew what I was getting myself into, getting my mentality ready or my mental state ready. Just that way I start looking at the nutrition facts on your granola bar. Just look how much sugar it has, how many carbs it has. On your mac and cheese, just look at everything. The rice, just like literally the nutrition facts, you're gonna be amazed at how much carbs and sugar are in everything that we eat. Also, just make sure you watch Dr. Eric Berg. I feel like he just kind of helped me out a lot. So that's it for this video. I know a lot of you probably want to see what I actually eat in a day. I just didn't want to make this video too long, so if you guys want to, you guys can go ahead and let me down below if you just would like me to either put it like maybe on Instagram, Snapchat, and like literally record the food that I eat a day, or maybe I can even upload it here. That would be cool. Like, just let me know. Like I said, I didn't want to make this video too long. But I hope I was kind of helpful to you guys, and I hope if you're thinking about starting keto, this was really helpful. A lot of you guys have messaged me through Snapchat, through Instagram and stuff, just asking me questions. Feel free to do that. I'll respond to you. Or if you wanted to comment down below, just go ahead. If you have any tips for me as well, if you do keto, I would greatly appreciate it as well. But make sure you like this video, subscribe, I guess. Maybe I'll start doing makeup soon. I know that's a lot of you guys have been pushing me to do that, and I appreciate it. Thank you for watching.